Hi there guys, just wanted to provide a quick update just to let you know that we do now have confirmation that we've got an appointment to see a different professor, and that's next week, Tuesday the 25th of April. So I feel really encouraged by that, and we do have a strong sense we're seeing the right person there. And yesterday I had a fantastic meeting with a lovely doctor who specialises in adjunctive therapies. So I've taken some really useful steps in terms of the food regime and the supplements that will just help my body physically do everything that it needs to do. We still haven't had confirmation about what the last MRI results truly mean, so that's still an unknown for us. And in many respects you could say that we're now almost 4 months into this journey, and in many respects, humanly speaking, we don't seem to be any further forward, in that the chemo doesn't seem to have worked in the way that it was hoped, and that the tumour, certainly at the last ultrasound, looked like it was the same size as it was all those months ago. But spiritually, something very significant has happened for me. When I started this journey, I thought my faith was strong. And what's happening is that every single day God's just filling me anew. And if anything, I feel that 4 months on, my faith is even stronger than it was at the beginning. So that's a great place to be. And the long and short of it is, next week we'll find out, we'll get a sense of what some different options for next steps might be. But right now, I'm really okay with not knowing. I've got no apprehension. There's no sense of panic or fear about wanting to know the next steps. I just know that we'll be led at that time in the way that we need to be. So some really, I think, positive things are happening, and it's interesting because a lot of people have been saying to me recently, how can you be in this place? How is it that you can be so strong? And people have spoken from the heart with such love and such compassion, and said things to me like, you've been so brave and so strong. And I've got to say that none of it comes from within me. Many of you know that professionally I'm an executive business coach, so many of the tools we use work with people at a very profound, very deep level. And I know that whilst those techniques and the things that we do with people are really powerful and really helpful in many circumstances, for this, there's one thing for sure, that those things are not what is providing this sense of perspective that I've got on all of this. That is only coming from a source that's bigger and more powerful than anything that I could create from within myself. That can only come from God. And you know, it says in Romans, I think it's Romans 8:6, it says that the mind that's controlled by the Spirit brings life, and it brings peace. And when the word speaks about life, it's not about life as in a struggle or a striving. It's about life in abundance. It's about life in its fullness. And it's so true. Every word of it is so true. So because so many people have said to me that they're really in a way inspired by what they've been hearing, people have been asking me, what is it that they can do? And so after a lot of thought and many promptings, I've decided that I'm going to start sharing some very short, high-level tweets with people. Don't quite understand it yet, but I will do soon, of what it is that I feel God's shown me over the years, and how He's certainly reinforcing those things through this season of life. And if you feel that it speaks to you in any way, if you feel that you think it might help somebody else, it would be brilliant if you could either follow or forward on those messages, because I really feel at this stage that this is no longer actually about me. This is about glorifying a God who actually just wants a personal relationship with all of us, and offers this kind of way of living to all of us. And so I just want to play my part in sharing that message. And be reassured, it won't be heavy. I'm not going to be Bible bashing. There's going to be no extremism in it at all. In fact, I've got a very wise, very strong husband who really keeps me grounded, and what I bring in passion, he pound for pound matches me in terms of the strength of that. So I hope that it does bless people, and I'll be posting the first one sometime this week. So watch out for that, and I will look forward to speaking to you very soon. Have a great week. Bye.